Hello there, nice slice here, coming at you from the Great White North in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Today, we're going to look at the Buck 250 Saunter 2022 limited edition. I did a short video on this one a couple of days ago, give you a little sneak peek at it. But first, let's have a look at the packaging. As you can see, Buck Knives limited edition. There it is, the 250 carbon fiber. This one was made right at the end of the year, December 28, 2022. I picked this knife up from a store called Midway USA. I saw a video on a channel called Steve's Gear, and he also picked one up, and it was a weekly special deal. And I went on their website, and luckily they still had it on, because it was a very, very good price of $79 for that knife, US dollars. So have a look inside. Now the knife, of course, was in the bag, but I've been packing this knife. You have your famous forever warranty, message from the Buck family. It's always nice. Very sincere. Here we have a certificate of authenticity. Very excellent addition to that package. Along with the knife came the leather pocket slip. Now at first this thing was flat as a pancake, and I had to force the knife in there, and it was very hard to get out, so I threw a lanyard on it. So let's have a look at the knife, shall we? Here, well, you'll see the Buck logo stamped into the pocket slip, and it is stitched. No rivets in this, of course, but it is very nice. Fits in the pocket very comfortably. Well, let's have a look at the knife. This is the marbled carbon fiber. Let me tell you, it shines like a diamond in a goat's back pocket. Look at that. Like an oil slick on the Black Sea. That is fantastic. See on the pivot screw, see the Buck anvil. Really like that. Stainless steel screws. Can't take this knife apart. And it is no half stop on this, but it does snap open very nicely. I'll just get rid of my fingerprints there. I don't know if you can hear that small airplane flying over the house right now. Happens sometimes. These folks own their little small airplanes, fly them around all over the place. There you can see Buck USA, the 250, the tang stamp there. If you notice, the nail nick on this is a fuller. I think it looks really cool. Very modern touch. Nice drop point. Satin finish on the S35 VN steel. See if we can get there. Look at that. There we go. The Boss Heat Treat logo. 2022 limited. Get that nice edge bevel. Someone took their time on this one. Did it right. Does have stainless steel liners. And the back spring is fit very well. Nothing proud there. Very smooth. Fit and finish is excellent on this. There's a tiny bit of a gap there. Nothing to complain about. And there was a lanyard loop on the back. This is all one piece with the back spring. Comes around. That's where I attach the lanyard to. I'll give that a good yank. And I'll close the knife first in case my finger slipped. But first, let's have another good look at that for you. Let this knife. It is called the Saunter. you know, which means to walk at a leisurely pace. There is no walk and talk on this knife, but, well, there's no walk, but it does talk. Just look at that, that's awesome. So let's close it up. Oh, I'll show you that lanyard loop. Give that a good pull. You can see that. And there I have a, once again, genuine Schmuckatelli lanyard bead. That is a pewter buck anvil. I thought I had a copper one, and I even mentioned that to our friend at the world's smallest truck stop, and I apologize, I was mistaken. I do not have a copper anvil. I will try and take care of that. I have a copper jester's head. I have that on my key ring, but I do not have a copper buck's anvil. I will have to get one or two of those. Centering on this knife is perfect. Once again, hear that snap open. I did bring along a couple of my other slip joints. This is my buck canoe. We can compare that. Fairly similar in size. Not much difference at all. This is my Artisan Cutlery Biome. This one does have a half stop. This is the 12C27 Sandvik on this one. Also carbon fiber, but this is the weave pattern, and it is very holographic when you look at it. That's pretty cool too. This is a nice little blade. I did try and take it apart, and one of these screws stripped. The T6 hardware on that. There's another awesome carbon fiber one. And just for comparison, even though it's not a slip joint, I brought my SE Chirp, because it looks like it should be a slip joint, but it's not. But we'll put it in the mix as well, because it has a similar drop point blade. You can see very subtle drop point on that one. You almost call that a straight clip on that one. This is a more defined drop point on the canoe. And then the Saunter has a really nice drop point. So put this one away, close it up. We'll see how they compare in weight. Got my trusty scale here. I have it on ounces. So I think the heaviest one I'm thinking is going to be the Chirp 243. Oh, maybe not. Canoe. Oh yeah, there we go. 261 ounces, 2.61. Now, I know this pewter bead has a little bit of weight, not tremendous amount, but let's see what we have with the Saunter. Oh, almost identical to the Chirp. What if I lift that pewter off there? I'll just support the weight of the pewter. Yeah. And with the leather slip, see what we got. I'll show you what I mean. I put that in there. This was flat. I have been packing this for about a week now. It has softened up and conformed to the knife very well. Still well under 3 ounces, but here's the lightweight king, I'm sure. Oh yeah, look at that, not even an ounce and a half. Let's look at some other dimensions. Overall length on this knife, 6 1/4 inches. Blade length, 2 1/2. Cutting edge of 2 1/4. So it's a very, you know what, that handle, I can get full grip on that. Super comfy. I'm always singing the virtues of the buck handles. This one is no exception. Very well designed. Very happy I picked this up. That is the Buck 250 Saunter 2022 limited edition. There you have it.